And welcome back to another episode of Nyce Tries. Today we're on episode 22 of our Pokemon White Randomized Nuzlocke. In our previous episode, we started making our way towards the Celestial Tower. I believe that's the name of it. We didn't quite make it all the way there, but we did get another encounter along the way. We're probably going to run back real quick and grab that encounter. That is our Electros, aka Taserface. She should be added to the squad here. We want to start getting her some levels. She's only level 30, so we're going to run back, grab her, and then be right on our way to get our encounter at the Celestial Tower. Alright, we're over here at Twist Mountain, where unfortunately we were not able to quite get our encounter just yet. Get me out of here. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see what other cool stuff we could have found. Okay, not mad that we didn't find a Lunatone. Not mad at all about that. Pretty happy, honestly, with our Electros. I think it's a pretty good find. We're going to run back and get it. I think it's worth adding it to the squad now. And we have seen that at least the trainer that we battled up near the Twist Mountain entrance, he had level 38s. Which is insane. It makes me a little bit spooked for what Skyla might have. I'm guessing that maybe that's just, we've gone a little bit further maybe than initially intended, so the scaling got a little out of control. We will battle some of the trainers around this area in a moment, but I want to get Electros in on that experience first, hook it up with a Lucky Egg or the XP share. We'll check out its moveset and see if we think it can fight on its own or not, and then make the decision whether we go for... Oh, I thought you were going the other way, sir. No. Okay, alright, cool. Actually managed to make that one work. Let's keep out our dowsing machine just in cases. They'll heal us there, but I don't think we need to worry about that too much. There's an item there, I know. We'll be on our way back for that in just a moment here. Not too hung up about it just yet. Oh, a minute, and there's another item there. So yeah, we've got some more exploring to do in that little area, but let's add the newest member to our team, Taserface. Don't want her to feel excluded. Obviously, that's just the easier way to say it. But I like saying things the weird way sometimes. I didn't just mess up. That's not what happened at all. Shush. Alright. See what she's rocking. Levitate. Yep, I think it's the only ability it has access to, which means we have no weaknesses, which is pretty sick. Obviously, I'm putting Lickitung back in the box. I don't think you really need me to explain that. You probably saw that coming, if we're being honest here. There's a case to be made for putting Shuppet back in, but I like Nox. Nox is pretty good, and it's got to be close to evolving. Still never looked up how to evolve Lickitung, but Lickitung's gained like 1 or 2 levels in the few times they've been on and off the party repeatedly. Basically, Lickitung is this series' Bertha. Bertha was the one Pokemon that was continuously being added and removed from our team previously. I think we want to give you the EXP share again, because you're the most frail currently, and I think that we want to take one of the Lucky Eggs. Pretty sure you have a Lucky Egg, right? Yeah, okay. Take it from Otto and give it to Taserface here, and then let's see if there's any cool moves that we can actually teach our girl Taserface here. See what TMs we've got. Don't remember anything off the top of my head that seems particularly great. I mean, Night Slash, if I can learn it, is just good coverage. Don't we have isn't it like Modest or something though? Let's see. Let's just see what our moves are and what we've got. I mean, I'll probably get rid of Acid. Acid's pretty bad. We don't have any poison coverage, but Fairy doesn't exist in this game, so poison's literally only good against grass. So, what's the point? Poison definitely got a little shafted compared to the other types as far as what it's super effective against. Kind of like Ice and Ice's resistances. Ice only resists Ice. We could look at Hydro Pump. It's not a bad idea. Focus Blast is also pretty good. Let's take a look at its stats real quick. See if we want to be leaning towards physical or special. Don't remember. Okay, well, he's got a reduced attacking nature, so he's about even normally, but the fact that we have a reduced attack makes me lean towards special attack. Why did I teach him Night Slash? We already have Crunch. Crunch is better, not strictly better. They're different. So let's see. Is there another good move we could teach you in place of that? Honestly, I don't mind Wing Attack. Oddly enough, if it can learn Wing Attack, I think I'll actually teach it this. Nothing can learn Wing Attack. Alright, well, we'll just rock it right now. It'll get another move eventually that we can replace Night Slash with. And I don't mind having lost our access to Acid, because that's just not a very good TM. So here we got a few trainers on the way. I do want to know what their vague levels are like. I got a little spooked when we saw those level 38s. That's just crazy. What you rocking here, Biker Jacqueline? Sorry, Jaqueline, my bad. Chikorita at level 33. That's more reasonable. That's still pretty high compared to our team overall. I And now look, I wish I had acid. I don't wish I had acid still. Crunch is like the same base power once you double it. So no, I don't miss acid still encountering this grass type here. Okay, not as much damage as I would have thought, but we are 2 levels under. Don't care at all about Sweet Scent. We'll go for a Night Slash for that extra crit chance. We're going to need 2 extra hits regardless here, so if we crit, which we have a higher crit chance with Night Slash, it would save us a move, but didn't pan out. Still, that's not a good enough reason to keep both Night Slash and Crunch, but it was the right decision in that very moment. All right. What are we hoping to get from our next encounter? What would be our ideal thing to see? That we see it and we're like, oh, heck yeah, dude, give me more of that stuff. We're going to keep Taserface out here. This isn't like a particularly good or bad matchup. It's just kind of fine. So, we can totally handle it. And I wanted the XP to go on this guy. But yeah, what would be like our ideal, our dream to see? Oh, that's annoying. I mean, obviously something legendary would be pretty sick. That's just kind of always going to be the case. Discharge did so little. That's actually kind of surprising. I'd love to paralyze this thing so it stops using cosmic powers as consistently. Lucky chant. Now we can't be crit. That was my one hope, was to crit the thing to, get around its increased defenses, but that's alright. Taserface has got this. Sadly, it's not going to be worth very much experience. Oh, there's the paralysis. Very nice. That's about when you'd expect it to happen. We got about a 1 in 3 chance of it happening, and that was our 3rd one, so about the right average. Light screen. That's why we were doing so little. This will probably kill the Clefairy then. Forgot about that light screen. Should have been going for Crunches or Night Slashes instead, but I forgot. It's okay. Not a huge deal. Again, we were in no danger, so. Do we keep that EXP share on Nox? I think we keep the EXP share on Nox until she evolves. Once she evolves, hey, girls got to fight on her own too. Can't babies that whole. I might slap a repel on here. We could have had an Infernape. That'd have been pretty sick. I would not have complained at all about an Infernape. Would have been pretty nice. Okay, in the rain, it's a little less potent, admittedly. Hit him with a discharge. This should be a decent amount of experience. Mach Punch, that's fine. Gonna hurt a bit, but nothing crazy. Yeah, it's totally fine. Oh, get that para. Get that para. I'll go for another discharge here. Okay, Feint's got priority. I was like, how are you faster than me still? You're paralyzed. Feint's got priority, I believe. Mach Punch certainly does. Pretty confident Feint does as well. Alright. Feint is a weird move. It is good only if the opponent uses, like, Protect. Otherwise, it's just kind of 2 steps. We got 2 steps, ladies and gentlemen. 2. Alright, we're popping on a repel. There's plenty of trainers around here for us to get the experience that we need. We've got lucky eggs, we've got EXP shares, so we can divide the experience as we need, really. Hopefully we can run away. That's a shame. Alright, we dodged at least, so it's neutral. And now we made it. Alright, so just a wash, no big deal. Yeah, let's pop a repel on. Oops, those are all the wrong buttons. And then I have to close it. So good at this, so good at this. Repels around here, right? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are my repels at? There we are. 15 of these bad boys left. Very nice, very nice. I think a max repel only gives you, like... He's facing this way. I thought for sure he was facing left or right. I guess it's hard to tell, because I can only see the top of his hat, but... Well, I guess since I couldn't see, like, the little snapback, I probably should have guessed that he was facing forward or backward, because on the other guy, once he turned to us, we could see the snapback on it. But... Alright, Nuzleaf. Not a very good matchup for Taserface here. Mainly that our moves are pretty well resisted. It's not really a threat to Taserface or anything, but the name's growing on me. I wasn't sure. Oh, now I can't use the same move twice in a row. That's a shame, because now I'm going to have to use the discharge or something. I think discharge is probably still the way to go. That was a decent bit of damage still for just a head, but... Alright. Are you faster than me, or did I miss while I looked away? You're probably faster than me. Yeah, we're pretty slow. Electros, not the fastest Pokemon in the West. Let's put it that way. That did more damage than I expected it to. I know it's stab, but it was resisted. Well, guess it adds up. Why not? Okay, why not scares me. How did we handle why not last time? I think we just had Ricardo come in and one-shot it, which is what we're going to do again. Taserface might be able to one-shot it. It's possible, but Ricardo's very, very likely to one-shot it. And if we don't one-shot this thing and it counters, somebody's dying. So hopefully it still does it. I'm pretty confident any move that we use is going to do at least enough so that if it survives and counters, we would die. So, ooh, got that crit. Very nice. Sealed it away. It might have lived that otherwise. But, why not? And Wobbuffet just have such insanely high HP stats and decent bulky defensive stats. Mainly it's their HP that really pulls it through, because then when a counter it does it based on the amount of HP that they lost, it doubles it, makes you lose that much. So any move that we do there is gonna do a lot of HP damage, and then we're gonna get shredded on the backswing. Agility, that's fine. You're not long for this world. I'd be very surprised if it survives this discharge. We will see though. We will see. Got him. All right, easy enough. Easy enough. Okay. I'm liking where our team's at. Again, I'm trying to think like what would be the ideal thing to find. Obviously a legendary. You know, we find a legendary, that's just always sick. You know, which is cool. It'd be hard to catch, but we do have discharge, so we could potentially paralyze something. You know, whatever we find. Do we go in this house? I know in the other house heals us. I don't remember if we've actually been in this house. I will not trade your Boulder for your Emolga. Sorry. Would I make the trade if I had the option? Probably not. Emolga's just kind of meh. Would it be a randomized Pokemon that we get? I honestly don't know. I'm actually not too sure. Alright, so here, we're mainly looking for the items. If we have, you know, battle other people along the way, that's fine. But we don't really need it. I don't know which way you're facing. Okay, he's facing that way. Hard to say. It's like a little floating hat, so I can't tell. We'll get a berry out of this at least, because he is a ranger. Or, sorry, he's not a ranger. She's not a ranger. She's an analyst. My bad, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had your doctorate. Dratini, that's fine. These things, you know, this is about what I'd expect level-wise from trainers here to feel pretty comfortable. We'll hit this thing with a crunch. Slam, that's fine. We should be able to live a slam just fine. Yeah, okay. I was a little bit worried about what this thing could do to us damage-wise, but again, we have no weaknesses, so not super worried. We're out of range of a Dragon Rage. This is really what I care about here. So we're totally fine, and we're approaching that house where we can get a free heal off, so if I don't have to heal, I'd rather not, but it's admittedly a little bit greedy to not be healing here. Toxicroak. We don't have any psychic coverage, which is the ideal for this thing. We can let Ricardo handle it, though. Ricardo's got this one, no problemo. I believe Ricardo also has our other lucky egg, so it'll be nice to get him the experience there. I'm pretty sure I gave it the other lucky egg. We took away its muscle band finally. We need a better flying type attack. We really do. We have fly. We can teach it fly. We can definitely learn it. Pretty confident. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. This confusion's actually surprisingly annoying. It's also weird that like the sound effect for confusion just doesn't exist in this emulated version of the game for some reason. Maybe it sometimes does, but it disappears at times, which is super weird. Little strange detail there. But I would definitely like a better flying type attack. I don't like fly very much because it is a 2-turn move, which is pretty rough. Here we'll go into Taserface. It will pop up a heal against this thing. You know, we might be able to take it in one discharge before it dishes out to hurt on us enough, but I don't think there's any reason to really, you know, play with fire here. We just got Taserface on the squad. Let's keep her around for a little while at least. Get a little lower on Moo Moo Milks than maybe we'd like, but we're also getting to the point of the game where we're starting to just barely outscale Moo Moo Milks. Brian, okay, that probably would have killed us, considering it'll do, oh my god, it still almost killed us. It 100% would have killed us. It's raining, that's why, oh my goodness. Okay, well, who can handle this thing then? I honestly don't know. Maybe Karis? But Brian does double damage if the thing it's hitting is below half, so there's no chance we survive this if we're below half. I'm super glad that we healed. Am I super glad that we healed? Maybe it'd be better if just try to take it out in one hit, because now we're in this annoying cycle of brine. Ugh, okay, so we survive one here. But it's not ideal. We can double click and potentially flinch him. How much damage did that do? 54? So if that was a low roll and he high rolls, we could go down here. Let's heal once. We'll heal once. It's unlikely to do too much more. And if it does do a decent bit more, then we'll be glad that we healed. So let's see how it does to get an idea of what that was high roll versus low roll wise. Also, I think Brian only has 10 PP, so that was the third one we've seen. Okay, that did less, so now we're going to attack for sure. We just need to dodge a crit for one turn. You're faster than me? You Swift Swim? Do you Swift Swim? He must have Swift Swim. There's 0% chance that Omastar is faster than Karis without having Swift Swim up. I refuse to believe it. Karis is so fast, and Omastar is not that fast. So here's where you're seeing we're almost at scaling that Moo Moo Milk. This only heals us for 99 exactly, so when we get pretty low, we're starting at the point where a Moo Moo Milk might not be full heal. Alright, A little dicier than I expected there. I was really genuinely not expecting it to be faster than us. I just need to dodge a crit for one turn. One turn. All right, we've done it. My heart sinks every single time that a situation like that comes up. All right. Whew, we made it through. We're going to get to that healing house shortly here, but I'll probably pop up a heal on Karis here between now and then, just to be safe. We gained 2 levels on Nyce there. I wouldn't be surprised if it evolves. Didn't evolve. Dang. All right. Well. Making me wrong. It's quite rude of you, honestly. All right. Yes, that's fine. You do whatever you like there. Dawnstone. Okay. I'm surprised at how we still haven't come across like a particularly useful item yet. All right. I want that healing house. All right. I see that other item over there. Don't think I don't see it. I see it. I see that celestial tower awaiting us as well. Is this not where we rest? Oh, okay. It's her. Okay. I thought it was the last house was a lady on that side. Which is why I confused her. That side. I always forget that I'm reflected. All right. Now, yeah, we'll head back over to that other item. Probably battle this other ranger here. Maybe I can sneak past him. I can't sneak. I thought for sure he was facing that way, but I was running, so he could have turned. Hard to say. A little unnecessary, but I don't mind the extra little bit of experience here. We are, as you've seen, a little bit under-leveled, and when something spooky comes out, like a Groudon, things can get dicey. That's a great matchup for Taserface here. Love seeing a strong, fully evolved water type, because that equals a lot of experience. I don't like the fact that it's in the rain, though. That does make a fully evolved water type a little spooky. Hopefully we paralyze here. It's going to be faster than me for sure. Crunch is fine. Okay. Okay. I am worried about how much damage what would he even have? Probably doesn't really get that great of water type moves by level up. He has like Water Gun. Eventually he might get like Waterfall from level up. He gets like Ice Fang. Hydro Pump eventually, but that's way later on. Probably doesn't really get very many water type moves by level up, does he? I'm probably forgetting like one other one in there. I don't think he gets Water Pulse. I don't know. I don't really know what else it would get. How do you feel about Jinx here? Can you fight Jinx? I mean, anything we have can fight Jinx, basically. Because we have coverage for, like, everything. But Ricardo's actually weak to Jinx. Let's let Nyce handle it. Nyce has not yet really fought on her own. Let's give her a moment to shine here. I don't think Jinx is terribly threatening to us. Yeah, that's fine. I think we do go for Will-O-Wisp Hex. I think that's probably a good plan here. Fake Tears, that's fine. Lowers my attack, I believe. Harshly lowers my attack. My special defense harshly lowers. That is not what I thought the move does, and that scares me a lot, actually. That's actually scary enough that I think we have to switch. I don't love that, but you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your boys alive. And your girls. Yeah, I think it's fine. So we're actually really even on our gender balance. We got 2 guys, 2 girls, and 2 genderless. Nice. Little bit of balance there. I feel like we're always like really heavily skewed one way or the other. Heart Stamp. Okay. I would not have expected you to use that move, but okay. You do you, I suppose. Same with the Metal Claw. Good, super effective, and might knock it out. Jinx is pretty frail. Yeah, there we go. So in the end, Nyce probably could have handled that, admittedly, but I wasn't about to take a Psychic after having my defense harshly lowered on something as frail as Nyce potentially is, so I feel like Nyce has got to evolve at 35, right? It's got to be by 35. I almost refuse to believe that it evolves at a level higher than that. But, you know, I'm a little rusty on some of my evolution levels, apparently. I didn't think I was, but game's proving me wrong, at least. So here... Okay, I was like, what's going on? Is there an item behind here? Feels like there should be. No? Nothing back there? Huh? Alright. Fine. We'll pop up a couple little quick heals here before we make our way into the tower. Be sure to use not hyper potions like I did last time I popped into here for some heals. I missed my move. I was like, where about Boo Boo Milks at? Where about Boo Boo Milks? Alright. Just need a little bit of extra healing there on Taserface. We're starting to get our levels balanced up pretty well. I would love to evolve Manus soon, but I also didn't want Manus to be leaking all the experience from our team, because that's how we got a little under-leveled here in the first place. Alright, there's got to be some hidden items in here, right? Yes, okay. We can't find any Pokemon here on this level, I don't think. But we can find something after we get up to the next level. This is honestly one of my favorite places in the game, normally when it's not randomized, because you find Litwicks here. And Litwicks are awesome. I love Litwick. How do we get to that item? We found a Pokemon returning to the side. That's a beefy boy. That is one beefy boy. Okay. I don't... Do we bring that on the team? It's got another fighting type weakness. I'm pretty sure it'll live a discharge. I would love to paralyze it here. It should live 1. I don't expect it to live 2, but I think it'll live 1. Oh my goodness. Wow. Don't use anything with recoil. Oh no, you probably have like takedown. Okay, so here's where we're gonna switch into auto because he's immune to most attacks that have recoil. Because a lot of them are normal type attacks. So I want to avoid a takedown here. I'm a genius! I'm a genius! If we had failed to catch him, he would have knocked himself out. Oh, I gotta give myself all kinds of credit for that move there. Oh, what a sick move that was. Oh, dude, it's possible we just caught him if we just thrown a ball. But come on, you gotta give me some credit for that one. I feel pretty good about that decision. We wouldn't have caught him. All right, cool. Oh, I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that. Is it possibly there's another move with recoil? Possibly. Don't talk about it. I don't even want to talk about that. Don't even acknowledge that possibility. For one, that discharge did the perfect amount of damage. This boy's got to be on like literally 1 HP. I wish we could add him to our team right away so we could actually tell what his HP was, but that looks like literally 1. And we got the paralyze, so like that was all perfect. Now if he'd just be caught, this would be like the ideal fight. Like, how is he not even shaken once? What is your catch rate, sir? It should not be that high. Come on, buddy. This is going so well. So well. Don't you dare make this harder than it needs to be. There you go. All you gotta do is just talk to him, you know? He's sensible. He's a reasonable individual. You know, we just gotta talk him through it. All right. What is your name gonna be? Oh, I've already got a name picked out for you, sir. Already got a name picked out for you. I'm pretty sure I used this in another playthrough for a different Pokemon, possibly a Tyranitar, but this one he's gonna be Defiant. Defiant, from one of my favorite stories. Defiant is a character who wears a giant suit of armor. It looks kind of dragonish, like, you know, Aggron kind of does. Doesn't look that dragonish, I suppose, but, you know, he's got giant plate armor, essentially. And because our boy kind of just defied death there by managing to survive. Do we put it on the squad? That's the question. We'd have to replace Nox. It means that we have half of our team would be weak to fighting again. It wouldn't really have that many other common weaknesses other than fighting, and we've got, you know, a ghost type to handle fighting types. So it's possible. I don't think we can go all the way back for... Oh, it was pretty low level though. We're not going to go back for him, but we might pick him up as soon as we get the opportunity to. I want to make it through this. I don't want to run all the way back, run all the way there again. Have this episode be nothing but just, you know, running around, doing maintenance there. We can always slap an EXP share on him to catch him back up if we need to. So I'm too worried about it, but pretty decent addition. I'm not mad. Actually, I should write it down. Not mad at all about our Aggron that we found. Alright, go ahead and we'll use a move here real quick. Trico, why do we find all these grass types? They're just punishing me for deleting Acid, apparently. I'm still not mad about having deleted Acid. I think it's the right choice. Alright, had to record our Route 7 one as well, because I forgot to write it down. Just want to keep track, you know, it's easy to lose track of where you've been, where you haven't been, and which Pokemon you've caught, and which ones you haven't, so. Don't want to get ourselves another Patrat, because I just forget that we've caught a Patrat, or I guess a Watchog, because if we've had a Patrat, it would show me the Pokeball that we've caught it, but we can call species with a Watchog. Alright, Vanillish. Been a while since we've seen one of those. We saw a ton of them in the beginning, and then not too many after that. Who do I have to deal with? Vanillish. I guess just Taserface. Yeah, he's where I want most of the... Sorry, she's where I want most of the experience right now. Okay, good. It did not summon a Snowstorm. And I'll hit this thing with the Discharge. Taunt? That's fine. I got nothing but attacking moves anyway. So, it doesn't bother me none. Alright. Lucky Egg is a pretty sick addition. I will take it off eventually if we start to get too over-leveled. But it's nice that it can catch stuff. That's fine. We resist that. Not worried at all about Mirror Shot. Does lower my accuracy. I was like, what is that lower? I'm pretty sure it's accuracy. It was that or speed. I was not 100%. That's okay. That's okay. Ah, Vanillish. We actually haven't, I don't know if we'd ever seen a Vanillish. We'd seen a Vanillite. That's what I was confusing it with. Alright, this one. I think I want Ricardo to handle this one. I would say Taserface, but we're a little bit low. Ricardo can resist most of its stabs, can dish out the hurt, should be faster. We're probably not going to be faster than a Latias, but it'd be close. Not that close. Latias was real fast. You know, let's be realistic and say we're probably not going to be faster than it, but there was 0% chance. I thought we'd one-shot it. I really did. 0% chance that Taserface is going to one-shot it. Okay, Dragon Breath, that's fine. Gonna hurt. You know, definitely gonna hurt. Not that much. Okay, nothing to do more. So was our special defense like pretty decent on Ricardo, and our like defense is just non-existent? Because I feel like the physical type moves we've taken hits from on Ricardo recently have like, I should have looked at the stats. They're right there on the screen, but I was mashing buttons. But yeah, the physical hits feel like they really dish out the hurt on us. Okay, that's fine. Don't need to battle you. Don't need to battle you. I don't mind making a little bit of faster progress. Here, I think we want to draw this guy out. Will he spot me here? He won't. How do I get... There's an item we can get to, but we have to get the guy to move out of the way for it. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do that effectively. Alright, another Aggron. I mean, this should die to a discharge. So I don't mind a little extra experience since it's easy and pretty free. You survived even better. The takedown would have killed you. Alright, this will probably kill you. You resist it, but it should get the job done. You're real low. Okay, thank you. And we got the crit. Very nice. Alright, sweet. So how much experience? Okay, not bad considering it was divided. Alright, you've got to evolve now, Nox, right? It's got to be level 35. Shadow Ball's pretty sick. I think we... Are we modest? We might be modest. I think I get rid of Hex at this point. Do I? I mean, Shadow Sneak is pretty useful, actually. Will-O-Wisp Hex is a pretty sick combination. I don't mind keeping Will-O-Wisp, but Shadow Ball's generally just going to be a, you know, 2 Shadow Balls is about going to amount to 1 Will-O-Wisp Hex, and it is nice to not have to worry about getting the Will-O-Wisp off. So we want to have you see us here, so you move out of the way, and then we can sneak around behind you. Okay, cool. Might have been able to fit around that left-hand side? I'm not sure. We'll check. Alright, how many Pokemon you can have? 3? 1! Might be pretty high level then. 36? Feeling like a 36 is coming out here. 34. Man, I overestimated you. I gave you too much credit, girl. Too much credit. Not worried all about this Beedrill. Discharge, get it out of here. Okay, you're already faster than me, sir. Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Ma'am. Yeah, not worried all about this. Beedrill, Mega Beedrill? Might be a little nervous. You're bug poison. You're not flying type. He's got giant flapping wings. What do you want from me? He looks like a flying type. Discharge is also still probably our highest damaging move. That's fine. Pin Missile might hurt a bit, but shouldn't be too bad. I love the sound effect for Pin Missile. It sounds like a laser. It does not fit the animation at all. Alright. Please crit or high roll and take a thing out or paralyze it. Paralyzing it wouldn't matter too much. I am going to pop up a heal here. It's unlikely to whip out something that's actually going to do any damage because Beedrill doesn't really learn you're healing your Pokemon. I'm sorry, I thought only I was allowed to do that, ma'am. What? Well, she's cheating, and I do not respect her at all. That's all it comes down to. You heal your Pokemon in battle, you deserve no respect. Alright, let's go ahead and take this thing out. It's annoying that using Pin Missile because it takes forever. 6 damage a pop is not actually that shabby for a pretty weak move. Well, it is stab, so that actually makes it pretty shabby. Okay, I redact my previous statement. It's pretty shabby. Okay, so we could knock you out with this next discharge. It'd be great if we did. Insurance? Wow. Okay, that's a crit. That makes sense. I was like, that was way more damage. That's not even stab. Take him out. All right, very nice. Good job, Taserface. I actually kind of love that name. And like his face is like kind of weird looking, so I think it fits. All right. So Nox didn't evolve at level 35 either. It's got to be 36 then. 38? Maybe Gear Grind's actually pretty great. Can we teach that to Karis? We know Karis is going to learn Iron Head here pretty soon. But if Karis can learn that, I don't mind that one bit. Because that... Where'd it go? Put it at the top? No, okay, it's right there. Okay, cool. In like the weird middle. I guess it organizes it by number. So the accuracy on this, not great. Oh, he can't learn it. That's a shame. That's a shame. I think we might teach that to Taserface here. I don't mind having a little bit more steel coverage across our team, and we can get rid of Night Slash. You know, this is basically the same as Crunch. You know, 10 less space power, higher chance to crit, probably going to average out about the same in the end. You know, crit does have a little bit more power behind it when it does happen, but the defense drop chance also pretty good. I thought that was an animation to take us to the next floor, not to show us this aggron here. This one I'm going to run from. We're getting a little low on discharges, and I don't want to have to run all the way back and heal or use an elixir or anything like that. I will pop another Moo Moo Milk off on our boy. Got to let him drink up, make sure he gets strong, healthy bones. Because, you know, you always want to make sure your Pokemon have strong, healthy bones. You don't want to be a brittle-boned boy. Not a good thing. As you can probably tell from how I said it, that it's not a good thing. We might pop up for a Repel here. I just am a little bit curious as to what other Pokemon could be found here, so I do want to keep it on for a little bit. Super glad we did not find ourselves a Clamperl. That would have been a pretty gigantic waste of our time. All right, well, that is our timer. Dang, time flew through that episode for me. Maybe it was a drag for you, but for me, it flew. All right. No real reason to knock out that Clamperl other than just to assert our dominance a little bit more. It wasn't really worth the experience. Probably wasn't worth using a discharge on it. So we'll make a little more progress here before we call it done for this episode. I will go ahead and pop up for Repel, though, before I forget. That should be here. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Here, I don't think we can avoid a lot of these battles, unfortunately. That person doesn't seem like they ever turn around. If we want to get that item, we got to battle possibly 2 more people. Maybe we can weave around under there. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But until we're level 35s on the team, I don't think I need to worry about us being too over-leveled or anything. And I'm not going to deliberately cripple us in any way. See, that's the one Pokemon level 36 thing I was expecting. They're really trying to punish me for getting rid of Acid, dude. They're trying hard. Let's hit the thing with a Gear Grind. Why do we have 13 Gear Grinds? How did it decide that? I know we just taught it to it, so it makes sense like we wouldn't get full PP for it, but how did it decide on 13? Didn't we have 13 of the previous move that was in that slot? Does it just give you the amount that you have already? That's weird. That's super weird. What did it use on us? Did it use Screech? This thing's not going to have any coverage for us. We have no weaknesses. Pursuit's actually scary. That's the point where, like, if I had switched, that might have done a lot more. So yeah, I think we're fine here. I don't see this thing really threatening us. We resist any of its grass-type attacks. Do we? Maybe we don't. I know it resists our electric-type attacks, but I don't think it actually resists grass. That could hurt. That could hurt a lot. Okay, yeah, I deserve that one. I deserve that one. Yeah. That sucks. That sucks. I just put all that effort into Taserface and I just let it die right there. Oh, I should never let the episodes go beyond the timer. As soon as we go beyond the timer, I just take hits like crazy. I saw how little that Pursuit did and was like, oh, it's totally fine. That was after a Screech. We're totally safe. Didn't give it enough credit. Didn't respect the Sceptile. I didn't respect it. That's really what happened there, as I underestimated Sceptile and got punished for it. That's a shame. That's a shame. That was a really good addition to our team. 0 weaknesses, decent defensive stats, hits pretty hard, good coverage of its moves. Oh, that's a shame. We're calling the episode there. We can't go on. We can't go on. Out of respect for Electros, for Taserface, we can't go on. Oh, dude, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. I feel bad about that one. I really do. You know, I mean, we've had some that have been a mistake on my part, some that have been just, you know, nothing much we could do. That one was probably the one I feel the dumbest about. I looked at it, said, this thing's threatening enough, but at least, you know, I thought we resist it. For some reason in my head, I was like, we resist grass type moves because we're electric type. Realized immediately that wasn't the case. I was like, no, that's not actually right. You know, electric resists us. We don't resist grass. Then just still went for a move because we had decent HP and I underestimated it. You know, that Screech should have been alarm bells for how much damage we were going to potentially take. That's all right. It happens sometimes. We'll make it work. Hopefully you're not too sad about Taserface. She wasn't around with us for very long, so hopefully you didn't get too attached. Still a dumb move. That was a really good addition to our team. Definitely going to be lacking there. We could put Aggron in that slot and feel okay about it, but we don't really have that many special attackers, and that was a pretty hard-hitting special attacker that could give us that electric type coverage, which is pretty sick. That's a shame, but what can you do? Happens. Life goes on. We'll make do. That's it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, except for my little smack at the end. Hopefully you didn't enjoy that one too much, but it's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the episode. In the next one, we'll continue on, make our way through the Celestial Tower, and probably battle Skyla. I think we can fit that all into one go there. That's it for this episode. Hit like when you've enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you want to see some more of these in the future. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new episode comes out. Brand new episode of something on the channel every single day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Expect the new series to be starting up here fairly soon. Curse of the Dead Gods is going to be dying down in probably the next week or two. Might not make it a whole 2 weeks, but, you know, keep your eye for something new, something spicy, and something fun, because that's all we do here. That's it. Until the next episode, I hope you have a nice day. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, check out these similar videos floating all around your screen.